there, guys. How you doing? Are you going out okay? Good. Ready to do some more work? Yeah. All right, good. It's just super to be here, and really, you know, I just love this. And yeah, I've taken on new responsibility. I needed one more thing to do in my life. And so I was so inspired after coming out here and working with you guys. I said, okay, I'll do it. So that's neat. That's neat. And I just love all the sharing that goes on, you know. And as you know, Jeff was out with the ambassadors and the coaches of the retreat did a fabulous job. But you know, it's just kind of neat to watch all this stuff getting better and better. And it's just, you know, I just love to see the music. I don't care who's music it is. If we can take this barbershop art form and make the music just 3 notches higher than anything else we've ever heard before, to me that's exciting. It's just so exciting to listen to you guys do just that. This is going to make my weekend. I know that. Just get to deal with stuff. Hopefully I can say something that will be helpful to you. But your main job is to make me feel good. I'm gonna let you sing, Jeff. Jeff,
yeah, let's
talk about singing ballads.
Why don't we do a little all the way, fellas? Why don't we just kind of cleanse the palate a little bit and get a different set of legs on for a while, huh? We can make this better too, can't we? We can make this a lot better. Fabulous stuff. Every session was just quiet. Right from the edge. That's a good place to start. All the way. Give me this pretty cool.
When somebody loves you, when somebody loves you, it's so good unless she loves you all the way.
Hey, that's a tough one last one, no doubt about it, all right? I'm the same way. I'm ready. Let's take a break. Let's not, all right? We can say you can rest when you die, right? So let's work hard. Let's get it back to where it needs to be, all right? It's a little under that pitch to start with, all right? Relax it a little bit to where it needs to be. A little bit. If you're missing some of our guys have some quartet sessions that they're working with. That's where they're going. They'll be back, all right? Here it is. One more time.
When somebody loves you, it's no good unless she loves you all the way. Happy to be near you. Happy to be near you when you need someone to cheer you.
those. Good. Yeah. Good. I'm a little whip too, okay, all right? I'm hanging in there, I'm hanging a little bit as well, but let's just suck it up, all right? Let's suck it up. Find the energy somewhere. Get the most out of this. Can you help us with that?
You bet.
Help us with that.
What key are we in here? G. Yeah.
We're not in G right now.
Let's hear that, G. Okay, now listen.
I'm sorry, pardon me. Gotta look down. Just gotta go up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to hear that G sound even louder than that for the time. Okay, so yeah, you were in the right key. You weren't in that shot. Good stuff, guys. You know, can you handle a little bit of, let's talk technique on some things, all right? And I know how music is. I know how things can pull you apart. You start working on the technique and all of a sudden the emotion and flow can go out the window. I'm going to tell you something. I believe I told you this the last time I was here. I love the way you can make a song flow. I love the unity and the texture of the sections. I love all that. If I could say one technical thing that I wish this course could do better, it would be on top of that pitch. Not on the pitch, but on top of the pitch. Okay? Lead section, it starts with you. And you know, you have a marvelous unity. You know, I don't hear in a lot of courses, we hear the thing that makes the pitch suffer. And you know, we're not talking a lot. What are we talking about? 2.5 scotias right there. But I'd like to hear that G to end up it sound like it's the floor I'm standing on instead of sounding like something that was kind of clinging onto it, hanging onto it. So that pitch goes down. So the amazing thing is that there's so much unity. There's so much unity. I want to hear that unity right there on top of it. Okay, so let's be clinical for just a moment. And I want you, as much as possible, as much as I leave the realm of the emotional, to talk about things that are just, you know, nuts and bolts that you have to do sometimes. I want you to maintain every other aspect of the music as much as you possibly can. I want you to hang on to the emotional qualities, the flow, and all that stuff. And I want to talk some technique. I want you to sing that intro with me. Pete, I want you to soar on that stuff. Baritones, you gotta have some mid-range pitches that are right there and right there around F sharp, if I remember right, okay? You can be on the side of God or on the side of the devil. I want you firmly on God's side. And God sits right up on top of you. And the devil says, nah, it's okay to kind of fudge the door with a little bit. It's okay. It won't hurt anything. I want you to be right there. And it's those mid-range tones that can kill the chorus. Believe it or not, you think pitch should be a problem when you're going for a high tone. No. You know where it is? It's right around F, G. Right in the middle of our range, right there. That's where we have the biggest problem. Take it again.
Yes.
Don't worry me with that pitch right there. I want to hear that wonderful leads. Leads are like a tenor section instead. He's right. We don't need much more of it. But when you go up to A natural, which is a step above G, right? I want you to be there in full glory, with no worry in it. Now we're talking about, guys, things that aren't going to be noticeable to 99 and 44% of your audience, but they will detect the difference. It's that feeling of just being right on it. It's that removal of all doubt in the fidelity of the music that we're talking about here. Take it easy.
Fellas, give me a little bit of motion at the beginning of this. So just not just make it all the way through. Here, adjust, right? Like he's saying, it's there, fellas. 99% of the course, it's there. We're talking just where it's the whole piece of more life.
I'll tell you what, it takes all the force of our personality as coaches to focus in on this one. You know, we can work on California, here I come, we'll talk about some other things. This is a lot more fun for you. If you can handle this, you're there.
Take your hand.
You know? And so I understand the temptation that you can't flag out. I can almost see it in your eyeballs. Oh. All right, I can do this, but gee, it just doesn't make that much difference to me. Trust us on that, all right? This is, you know, hey, you're already just about the best, you know? I mean, gold medal, that's all right. But now let's just make this absolutely real. I mean, I don't want to hear that little compromise. One of the skills that coaches get is they begin to diagnose the things that disappoint you in these. You get real good at saying, well, it's slightly disappointing, but I don't know why. Well, that's one of the reasons. Have some smarts and understand that. Get on top of this thing. I want to see 100 and however many guys there are, and every one of them know exactly what we're talking about, and every one of them making it work.
Make love in the strong part, right? Just patient.
Lift it again, bass. Boy, did that brighten up the works.
When somebody loves you.
That's the key there, fellas. That's the whole song right there. We can use a chord right there. What's up right there?
You hear that? Boy, that had texture to it.
When somebody loves you.
That's where we need to live, right there. Pretty.
Jeff, let me. Right.
Sure.
I mean, you can't be natural in that pipe. That's not your note, leads. All right? On when. Don't you dare hit that note. You're going to be skimming the top side of it. Where are the leads? Am I looking in the right direction?
That's generically the
All right. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Good. When somebody loves you. Get all the emotion, all the flow, and the lift and brightness you achieve by being right on top of that pitch. Here we go.
When somebody loves you, it's so good unless she loves you all the way. Happy to be near you.
Happy to be near you. Happy ba da ba ba da. Happy to be near you. Happy to be near you. All right, all right.
Good job, fellas, all right? Hey, it's only a show song. It's only a repertoire. No way. On this course, right? Every song will come through. It's our contest ballot, right? Well, it's not, but it is for right now. Right? Right. Good.
In the contest, win the ice. Right?
somebody loves you, it's no good unless she loves you all the way. Happy to be near you when you need someone to cheer you all the way. Taller than the tallest tree is, that's how it's got to be.
Do something special. No, not any louder. No. Hit this one first. Stay right there. Something. This volume.
Deeper than the deep blue sea is, that's how deep it goes if it's free. When somebody needs you, it's so good.
First time we sung that, right? Already did that. Let's not give it the same treatment we did last time. Basses. No good. Make sure you're with the leads. It's no good. Make sure that's together.
Yes. Okay, yeah, I love what Jen said about having to do with commitment to the end of the line. Let's make sure we all take that to heart. Boy, I wish I could remember the lyrics there. Places where the bass is swiped, and maybe you hold the cross and you wait for them to resolve, and they're going to end up on something like a perfect riff from your interval. You need commitment to that, and sort of a lift into it. Leads is that it's your duty as a lead, when you have a hanger, to sort of, in your mind, find the bass at the end of the swap. Make sure you wait for that. Make sure you expect that rock to happen. And that's going to give that phrase lift. It's going to help the pitch, because that tends to happen as you sustain notes and you get a little bit lazy. All right? And it's going to give the song the kind of lift you need. And we need that without, like I said, we don't want blatant crescendo at the end of every week. That's not hope. But what we do need is commitment to the end of the place. Start at the same place, Jeff, and I'll point out some places. But I want you to be singing. But I'll say where they are. Okay? Good job. Make sure you're sitting tall on the pitch. Here we go.
That's above that. Yeah, we're above that already right now. We're on the top side. Right.
Live there. Live above it.
When somebody needs you,
When? We're above that. Good.
when somebody needs you,
One in. Needs you, right? Needs you. Yeah, I agree with that, right?
when somebody needs you,
Yeah. Needs it. Oh, right? Good, that was good.
when somebody needs you, it's so good unless she needs you all the way. And the good and the
Good, right? Right there.
through the good or lean years,
Or L.
through the good or lean years, and for all the in-between years, come what may.
See what happens there? Let me stop you. I said I wasn't going to do that.
No, good.
You hear what happens there? Resolution. And you lift right into that. All right? Make sure you don't throw that away. It's partly a mental concept. It's partly the concept when that bass resolves, I find the bass. And I live right on top of the overtone. And I lock with it. All right? Be mindful of those kind of musical things that are happening. That's what gives the phrase life, right there. Take it again, same passage.
Let's just sing that right there. Come on, May, just sing May. Right on May. Basses and leads.
May.
lean years, right?
Ba, 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 ba.
Through the good or lean years.
Stop, so stop.
Through the good or lean years, and for all the in-between years, come what may. Who knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool would say.
Something special here, right? Say, let's come a little bit this way before we blow over that. Say, first one. It's the idea. Let's even make it clear. Say. Wait.
If you let me love.
There it is. There it is. Can we find that one on the down? Right on it? What? Good quartet leader.
If you let me love, it's for sure.
It's for sure. It's ooh, fellas. Sure is what I'm getting. Shoot. It's for sure I'm gonna. What?
If you let me love, it's for sure. I'm gonna love you
Come on.
all the way. I love you all the way.
All right, now, let's take the whole back here. And where's a good place to start? I want to get the whole last build up.
Who knows where the road will lead us?
Let's start someplace else. All right, now,
Some more tentative, fellas.
by the way, let's hear that G. See, that's got the dull sound. It's kind of.
We're above that, guys.
Look a lot where you go. That's what we want. You know, I tell you what, it's silly for me to have to talk to you guys about that because you have the skills to fix the things. That took about that long, didn't it? Okay. Always address that issue. I don't want to hear the masters of harmony making me worried about something like that. When you're good enough to do it. Always. He's going to concentrate. Just in case you think it's not important, it helps. It's important. It's big time. And it's the one place where we drop the ball. Okay. Now, everything you do, I love the rapport, I love the lines that go back and forth. You realize how important that is. Right? Now, I'm going to ask Jeff to take you through this whole thing. And I want to get the whole last build-up. Come hell or high water, I want you to trust him, I want him to trust you, and I want neither one of you to disappoint the other. Okay? And I want him to feel like he doesn't have to work that hard to make it happen. I mean, I want you to be there, and I want that response to the song and what he's doing with the song, and what you all know is supposed to happen with the song, to be absolutely automatic. There's no disappointment factor. It may him even want to say, well, if it happens, go on. I want you to give him a chance to look it up. But I want to hear the whole last part of the song. I want you to hear it, make it happen. I want to give you a chance to feel the end of the song emotionally. Now that we've got a few technical problems, okay? I don't have to listen flat anymore. I'm going to talk about emotion. And I want to give you a run at it, and And I want you to put a gold medal, absolutely sterling, standing ovation, incredible ending to this song. And I want to feel that shape. I want to feel the lift. I don't want to feel one cadence that disappoints me. And we all know the technique that goes into a cadence, the lift, and the release of the word, and makes it happen. You make it happen. You're the artist. He's only allowed to direct you. He's not allowed to stop you. Only I can do that.
Slow me a G. Slow me a C. Slow me a C. Need a little more for tenor on that 5 right there, okay? Tenors. Who knows when the rope will need us?
Who knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool would say. If you let me love you, it's for sure I will love you.
Now, beginners, we've got a new high key at the end of these things. Some of you guys don't quite believe it. You hear that third not quite getting up there? You're harmonizing with the old lead section that we started a little while ago. So you get on top of this new lead section. All right? Next. Okay, because you guys are awesome. Now, think about all the things you do to lift the phrase. Few static moments. How did that passage start out?
Well, we started on
Final point. It makes a big difference. Think a word like us. Us. And what happens after that? Us. Now, work to make music so that it has no static points. We haven't been crescendo on that stuff. You want? No. But you know there's a strong and a weak way to sing through that phrase. And the weak way is I sense deterioration because you're getting ready to go, who knows? Who knows where the road will lead us? It's only. Only. Who knows where the road will lead us? Only. All right, I use that for an example. Every time there is that sustained phrase, that's where he's likely to get impatient. You sense that? Right? So the technique is not in line. The technique's in line and it lifts. It goes in place. Everybody pick the song up and set it down on the next line. So that there's this emotional anticipation of the next line. It's got to come from every single one of the risers. Right? I need to feel the surge. And that surge needs to be flowing like a river, and I just need to see, I need to feel it coming over me as I say out there. Make it happen. No static moments. Right? Baritones, technique. Go back and forth between the two. That interval, all the way, you have it all the way right there. And I hear you on the pitch, I think it's B natural, scale tone 3, right? I want you, that just isn't quite locked on the bass, and I want to talk about it. That time it was just a little, you know how it feels when you're loud but not quite locked, and you don't quite get the bang for the buck that you want, because you're pushing on something that, it's like when you're a kid and you try to push the round peg in the square groove, it doesn't want to go. Get it in line and then lift. And I want that to be really in line. You're smart enough to do it. Get into that bass overtone. Okay? Fix a few mechanical problems, but the main thing I want you to do is feel the lift and surge of the song. Again, I'm going to ask Jeff to direct you from there to the end. You make it happen.
Who knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool.
That's not one time, all right?
Respond. You really respond.
Let me get bored while you hold the note.
If you let me love, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way.
I love it. I'm going to ask you to do it again. I love it. I love it. You know what one of the strongest moments of that is? Baritone and tenor, your echo. Sure, I'm going to love you. I just hear the articulation and it's so believable. All right? I want you to take it again, and I want to tell you something I'm seeing. All right? Anything I see, I'm likely to hear. Right? I don't see 100% of the lifting into it. I see just a few of it, a little too laid back and not committed. If this thing's all the way. Is it all the way or not?
That's
All right.
all the way.
Anytime you say something like that to the thing, the first thing you risk is the thing that says, oh yeah, I'm going to get it this time, and so all the technique goes out the window. I want to hear every bit of fidelity you've been giving, but I want to hear more commitment. Does that mean something to you? I want to hear, see, feel more commitment. Here we go. Now I know we can start right as a tag and you can get it, but I'm a big fan of giving you practice singing it after you develop it. You can start right on the tag and you can get it. But do you have the patience, the global concept of the song, the ability to sing and perform music in real time? That is, build a climax and make it in my face when we get there. So that I don't have any doubt that you're going all the way. You're rolling this in the tag and you got it. But I want you to do it after developing it. In other words, I want you to lift me up to it and satisfy me at the end. You gotta satisfy me. I'm really,
Give me a little more bass on that octave for these basses. Way on way. That. Just a little bit more bass right there, right? Kind of just do that a little bit more.
More conviction, that's what he wants. More believability, more sincerity from everybody on the lines.
Find the place in this song that connects with you right now. All right, here it is.